What's going on, folks? It is Andrew here from SGF Gym, and today I just want to discuss a couple of wee things that were on my mind. Now, number one, I have the quarantine beard, I have the lockdown beard and lockdown haircut, so excuse that. But I was watching a documentary the other day, and believe it or not, it was about a Scottish wrestler who just won WrestleMania, but he did so in a performance centre where there was no crowd. And what really struck a chord with me is that he spoke about the fact that he dreamt about being a wrestler and winning WrestleMania and winning the title, and there'd been thousands of fans shouting, and it just been so cinematic and amazing. But then he said, I'm not surprised that the coronavirus has came, and I'm not surprised that there's been a lockdown where no fans have been able to show up. I'm not surprised that this has happened to me, because nothing in my life has ever went well. Nothing in my life has ever went to plan the way it was supposed to be, the way that I visioned it. There's always been a stumbling point, and there's always been things that have really stood out in terms of not being that cinema-like ending. And I think that realistically, we all watch Netflix, we all watch movies, and we all really think that our objective and our goals and our achievements are gonna be that perfect way, that cinematic way, that nothing's gonna go wrong, everything's gonna go right, we're not gonna fail, we're gonna move straight forward, and that's it. And I think that's a very naive way of thinking, if I'm being honest. I think it is 9 times out of 10 not the way that it happens. Whether that be a weight loss goal, whether that be a relationship, whether that be a career goal, career objective, you will fall down. You will step on the scales one day and you've gained weight. You will end up with scars, bruises, beat down. It doesn't go the way that it's supposed to. I mean, look where we are just now. It's May 2020. Nobody last year, nobody thought, by the way, there's going to be a pandemic worldwide, there's going to be a lockdown, and everybody's going to have to stop working and stop leaving the house. Nobody thought that was going to happen, but it's not that cinematic way where it just all goes swimmingly. And I think the more that you accept that your journey is going to have bumps here and there, it's going to have setbacks here and there, and it's not going to be great, and it's not going to be fantastic and brilliant, and that when you've crossed the finish line, you're probably going to have a few bruises. I think the more you realise that and learn to accept that, the more likely you are to keep moving forward when there is tough times in your life. And it's something that I've really kind of honed in on in the past few years, is that I've thought, okay, here's what my destination is, here's the goals that I want to achieve, but I'm probably going to be kicked down a few times before I can get back up and keep moving forward. But the key is, regardless of how many times you're hit with a setback, you're pivoted and had to turn and twist and change and adapt the way that you are moving forward, the key is that you're still moving forward. Now, I know that sounds super cliche, but think about it. Think about any relationship that you may have been in previously, where you were in 3, 4, 5 bad relationships before you met somebody great, and now you got on fantastic with them. Think about if you're in business or if you're in your career, how many times you thought, yeah, do you know what, I'm going to get this promotion, or yeah, do you know what, this is going to work really well, and then it doesn't. And then you just have to find a way to adapt and keep moving forward. And I think that is realistically the expectation that you should have, is that it's never going to be a fairy tale. It's never going to be a fairy tale ending. You will reach your goals and you will achieve the things you wanna, but there's a good chance that you cross that finish line with a few scars and a few bruises. And that is okay. So my message to you is whatever your goal may be, as I say, if it's fat loss, if it's gaining muscle, if it's career progression, if it's relationships, whatever it may be, understand that it's okay not to have that fairy tale ending. It's okay to take a few bumps and take a few bruises as you go. But the main thing is that you keep going. The journey isn't supposed to be straight line. It's zigzagging. And realistically, we all experience it. Embrace it, but still get to the finish line.